Hi students. I wanted to give you a basic overview of FADS today. So we're going to discuss what FADS are, and then I'll show you quite a few examples. So FADS are items or fashion trends that are extremely popular for a short time. So FADS usually become very popular, but then they die out within a year or so. This means that they are no longer popular. So again, fads are trends or items that are popular for just a short time. Let's look at some examples and I think you'll begin to understand. So a fad not too long ago was Pokemon Go, the game, the cell phone game. So many of you will know what that is and you probably played it, but many of you are not playing it anymore. So that is exactly what a fad is, something that's very popular for a short time. So in the summer of 2016, this was a very popular fad. Now something that has been a fad for a couple of years is hipster glasses. And these are glasses that are not necessarily for seeing. They might not even have lenses, but they are just for looks. Here you may have seen these before. These kind of hoverboards, they became popular in 2016 as well. Next, this is a fad that has spread across many different parts of the world, surprisingly. These are Crocs. These are very comfortable style of shoes, and it was a fad in the United States around the 2000, but now it's become a fad elsewhere in the world as well. Has anyone seen these before? These in the US we call these silly bands. They're like rubber bands, but they're in a specific shape. You can have different animals or stars or things like that. And they were popular fad in the early 2000s. Now this is a fad that has been around for a bit longer, but it became very popular again in around 2000. Now it might be popular still in your country, and many of you know what this is and have played it before, the Rubik's Cube. Now here's some people might not say this is a fad because it's kind of popular for a long time, and that would be different from a fad. Remember, fads are things that are popular for a short time. Now in some cultures or in some countries this is a fad because it just came into style for a short time. But then in some cultures, like these have been around for decades. That means tens of years or maybe 20 years. So this may or may not be a fad, these flip-flops. A current fad in the United States are graphic tees, especially relating to movies or perhaps superheroes. So that's something that is popular right now. Now some students have also shared fads from their country, and I hope that you will share some fads from your country as well. So this is the question. What about you? What are some fads from your country? Do you know any popular fads in America today? So either one. Do you have any fads from your country? Or maybe when you first came to the United States, was there anything that surprised you in terms of fads? So here's one from a student from 2016. Here's a Nigerian fad, and this one we might call it just a custom or cultural dress because this one, it might not be popular for a short time. This seems to be popular for a long time. So this is common in Lagos, Nigeria. Women putting on headgear. I think you pronounce it gele or hele, and then this special gown. So this would be a popular cultural dress in Nigeria. But again, not exactly a fad. Now this is definitely a fad, the Tamagotchi, or the digital toy pet that you have to feed and take care of. This was a fad maybe in the 1990s, and then some people still, it's popular in some places today. This started in Japan and then spread around the world. Now here's a fad from Mexico, and it also became popular in America. These are Mexican jumping beans, or frijoles saltarines, I think is how you pronounce that. And this is a good example of a fad because it was quite popular for some time and then stopped becoming popular. Here's another good example of a fad, Gangnam Style. So I don't know how to say that in Korean, but this is a fad that began in Korea and was very popular for a short time, and now is still quite famous, but not as popular. Okay, so there's a basic overview of fads. I hope that you will share some fads from your culture. And see you in class.